Hey YouTube, All Motor Rob here. Just want to give you guys an update on the car. You guys can see this right here. This is what we're doing today, or this is what we did today. Put the bumper back on. The bumper is secured. Got my velocity stack hole cut out. I made a slight mistake on the hole, but that's okay. Just made the hole bigger, put this over it, and it actually looks nicer that way. This is all, you know, just kind of winging it, guys. I have no blueprints for any of this stuff. This is all straight fabrication, so you're gonna have little mistakes here and there, and sometimes the mistakes can be good mistakes, because I think this is a good mistake. Put my filler back in. Man, I wish I could get another one of these, but it is what it is. Filler's back in. It's nice, man. The bumper's on. Cut this here like teardrop shape out. Just gonna bring it home and use my belt sander, and I'm gonna clean it up a little bit along the lines here, just smooth everything out. Got the holes cut out. I do have to on the hood here, I do have to cut this out a little bit more, but yeah, this is where it's gonna sit. And yeah, I got a nice little dent here, but we'll just pretend like we don't see that. So this car is by no means perfect, guys, no means, but it's coming along. Look at that, looks pretty clean. Yeah, so it's been like an all-day job. I've been working on this since this morning, taking my time. This is all filled in. This is not going anywhere. So Brandy, you were talking a bunch of crap about saying this thing's gonna blow off. This thing ain't going nowhere. It's on there. I do need to secure this in more, because you can see it's a little popped out. This bumper sat in the sun for like a year. It sat in the backyard off the car, so it like twisted, and I finally got it all straightened back out. But that's what it's looking like. Just trying to get you guys caught up. Man, I'm so excited to get this thing on the dyno. Hopefully make some good numbers and bring this thing out. Interior is still the same, nothing really new there. So next thing is, when I come back, I'm gonna rivet this into the hood. Yeah, she's looking mean. Look at this thing. All right, guys, so like I said before, you know, hit that like button, man. Helps get the videos out there to other people that are unaware of the channel. You know, we're all DIYers, so let's get this information out there. Hopefully other people comment on the video, and then they can give me some ideas on some stuff. It's always great hearing from everybody. But yeah, guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel, because we're gonna start racing this car soon. It's not gonna be so much DIY stuff, it's gonna be more racing at that point. Hey, what's up, guys? This is day 834. No, I really don't know. Welcome back to the channel. So last video we were working on the bumper, and we finished up the bumper. Well, kind of finished. We'll say it's 99, because I don't know if I'm kind of thinking about using a hole saw to put you know, to maybe line this area here with a couple of rows of holes, just to allow a little bit of air to get to the radiator. I'm not really sure yet. So yeah, so that was last video. This video today, we're working on the hood here for the header to fit through. So earlier I used my jigsaw with a metal blade on it, and just, you know, widen this hole up a little bit, because it was a little bit off, because I cut this hole a couple years ago with a grinder. So I just finished it up with the jigsaw. And this is what we're gonna put over this here hole. So it's gonna fit pretty much like that. I mean, it's not perfect. I might be able to cut that out a little bit more. I'm not sure if I want to worry about it, but yeah, so we just got to drill all the holes in the hood and rivet this thing in today. I'm going to show you guys some other parts I got for the car here. So all right, so looking online for some hood pins, and I went to O'Reilly's and found these. They're pretty cheap, not looking for anything expensive. I was thinking about doing hood latches. I think hood latches would look nicer and probably perform a little bit nicer, like a little bit better. but I just went with these for now. So the reason I'm going to do this is just for ease of access to getting into the hood, and also too, another thing, one of the safety for safety procedures, I'm trying to think ahead on all the safety stuff. So that's why I want to use the hood pins instead of the latch in the car, because for one, the latch is funny. You kind of have to like pull the latch while you're pulling up on the hood to get it to work. It's almost as if the spring is weak. So I just want to get rid of that and probably just, you know, run the hood pins. Also, I got the radiator ties that we've been needing for a while, and we got here that power block. So it comes with all this hardware, which is pretty nice. I didn't think it was going to come with all this, but so yeah, that's definitely a plus. So that power block there is going to go into the car, and all my accessories are going to get wired to it. But I want to make like a plate, like not so much a cover, but more of a plate that I can kind of bolt that power block to, and the stock fuse box here. But I want to have it kind of coming down right there. It'll hide some of that extra wiring back there, which is from the harness, and just look a little bit neater. So that's the plan. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do to make a mounting plate back there. And you guys see, you know, I got this light. This is that 2000 lumen Bauer light. Light is always an issue here, and especially at night. And I've been trying to figure out ways to make the lighting better here. You guys see I have my work light here. I have numerous lights, which I should have. Everybody that works on cars should have some lights like these. And then I picked up this one. I got a 5000 lumen work light back there, which is like this one, but it's facing up and it's all the way in the back of my unit here. So it's not giving off its full potential of light. So what I want to do is I want to take my light and mount it to that I-beam that's up there, have it hanging down or something. So I'm going to need to borrow the ladder from this place if they're kind enough to let me. But I want to have my light aiming down just like this one, because this one's on a timer, I mean a motion sensor and timer, so it only stays on for like, I don't know, 10, maybe 15 seconds, 20 seconds, something like that, and it shuts off. See? And then yet sometimes when you're moving, it doesn't pick up your movement, so you have to like wave to it, hey, I'm over here, and it'll turn on. So it's kind of annoying. So for me, once I put the light up there, then I'll have good light in here. So what I'm going to do for that is, there's no power here, is my daily driver. I'm going to wire that that power inverter right over here into the car, but I'm going to run the power inverter in the trunk, so that way I don't have to keep wiring it up. It's really a pain, guys, disconnecting the battery, the plugs, and then screwing it in, and I don't want to deal with that anymore. So I just want to wire it to the battery, run the wires to the car, underneath the carpet, put like a kill switch connected to it, and that way I could just plug my extension cords so I can run my light in here without really having to do much work. Now for this right here, I just used some metal snips, snipped it out, took it home, cleaned it up with a belt sander. And then when I got here, I clear coated it because I didn't want it to rust, you know, from washing the car and stuff. I just clear coated both sides. That should protect it a bit. So I already have a hole here, like a guide hole I drilled yesterday here. I got one here and one here. So I'm just gonna lay it on there like that. We're gonna rivet it in, and then we'll drill the rest of the holes and start and rivet as we go. All right, guys, been here all day. See, we got light. You see this extension cord here? Got the inverter wired in. It's mounted to the side here, not going anywhere. Got the rest of my travel junk in here, so it stays in the car, you know. And we got the inverter. So I want to do a kill switch, but I'm gonna mount it in the engine bay. So I just have to order a kill switch. But other than that, man, we are good. Good. So you see I got it mounted here to the battery, and it's running under here, underneath the headlight. I looped it around through the fender here, and from there I had to drill a 1-inch hole into my pillar so the cables could fit through. I fed it through there and then down. Don't mind my car, it's a bit dirty, I haven't washed it in a while. But I fed it through here, through the pillar here, and it's going down through here, down through the floor, under all of this. Same thing in the back. So under all of this, and then right there you can see it, I ran it out, and you can see there's the inverter there. So everything's nice and tucked, and it's in a good spot where it can get plenty of air and stay cool. But yeah, man, been wanting to do this for a while. So now we have light here at the storage, and it'll be better light if I can mount it up there like I was talking about earlier. So now if we got to be out here late at night working, it's not a hassle hooking up that power inverter. That's a lot of the reason why I don't come out here usually pretty late, is because to me it's just a hassle plugging it in, unplugging it, and then if it's raining, forget about it. You can't put it in the hood because the engine gets too hot and there's too much heat for it, it'll overheat. So now that it's in the trunk, it's a lot better for me. So that's gonna do it for today, guys. Thanks for watching.